1, 2, 3, let's go!
Hi everyone, it's Kato here, or Caitlin, depending on where you know me from. And in today's video, I have put together some university advice that I wished someone had told me before I went to university. Now, I'm in my final year, I'm about to graduate, I'm doing a film course. Let's hope some of this advice helps you. Some of it might not, some of it might not even apply to you because I did a film course, which is a very arty course. So yeah, let's get on with the video. So my first thing what happened when I went to university is, even before I went to university, I connected with people on Facebook that were going or in my course or whatever, and then I was added to a huge group chat which is still there to this day. And I just want to say, if you're ever put into a university group chat, like, oh yeah, let's connect, let's meet everyone, it's good, and I am glad I did it because then I got to know, then I got to know who's on my course. But with that came, I don't want to say bullying, just a lot of immature went down. And when I got to university, I knew that people had already sort of assumed my personality, or assumed, is that a word? What I was like, and it just wasn't real, and it just made it much harder to find friends because everyone had already formed cliques within. So if you're put into a group chat, my number one tip is don't talk as much, don't put out much of your information. So stupid to say, but do you know what I mean? I really recommend actually getting to university first before you start making friends. So that's my first tip. So when you're in halls in your first year, if that's your option, just remember that the people you live with will not be your best friends. I mean, they might be, and you might be watching this as a third year going, I have my best friends and they're from halls, but a lot of the time they're not, and they won't be, because you're probably not even going to live with them in your second and third year. A lot of people do in their second year and then go, oh, I wish I didn't, because then you didn't meet others, or you know, you haven't expanded your friendship group. So do not live with your flatmates the year after, and just know that they won't be your best friends, but they will be there as a sort of comforting thing to go to, you know, at the end of the day. I think that's really nice. And I know a lot of people who I met in my second year who were saying, oh my god, I wish I didn't hang with my flatmates all the time, because then I could have gone to that, or then I missed hanging out with you guys, or whatnot. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. So if you're doing some sort of art degree, which I'm doing a film degree, my biggest regret was thinking that I needed that degree to get my foot in the door. You do not need a degree, especially in art degrees. I got work experience just from myself and contacts and websites that I put my stuff up on. University didn't help me. I mean, there was one teacher in university that did help me, but she wasn't like a lecturer. She was employed to help with work experience, but she got me paid work, but only on one occasion. The rest of the stuff that I have done have been from my own back. Sometimes university will give you work experience. I know a lot of people who are working with the university on projects and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's all free. And I worked with the BBC and I got paid for that, which is awesome, and that had nothing to do with university. So spread your wings, girl, don't stick to uni. University allows 3 or 4 years of your time to figure out what you want to do with life. It's almost acts like a buffer. That's all it is at the end of the day. If you're doing a law degree or science or medicine, ignore this. But if you're doing an art degree, in my opinion, it really is just a buffer. Everyone has different experiences. This is just mine. But I got a lot of my work experience and jobs from outside of university, so don't expect university to help you in that sense, because most of the time they probably won't. Okay, a big pill that I had to swallow was that university gets so lonely. After your first year, in your second year and third year, people just drift apart. They find significant others that they go to live with, and you know, a lot of their time is with them, and then you might feel left out or whatnot, and that can make you left wondering, what did you do wrong, or what could you do better? So make sure you find a solid group of friends in your first year that you know are going to be with you for the rest of your 2 or 3 years. That sucked. like really bad. It got so lonely at one point. Oh my god. Okay, next one. So although your teachers are there to guide you and help you in this world of whatever you're studying, at the end of the day, you're both adults, and it's not like high school or college. And if something they do doesn't sit right with you or makes you uncomfortable, or they're on the low bullying you, which happened to me, you have a right as an adult to stand up for yourself and tell them that what they're doing is making you uncomfortable, or you don't think their teaching is helping you in any way. You have a right to do that, because at the end of the day, it's your learning environment and you're an adult as well. And also, you're the one in debt. So if that doesn't work, or you don't want to go and talk to them because you're scared or whatnot, treat it as a work environment. Go to their boss. I resolved a lot of problems with my teachers, or the way I thought they were teaching I didn't like, or I was thinking to myself, I've learned this in college, or what am I doing here? Go to their boss or your head of whatever, your degree or whatever. They will talk to them, and a lot of the time I got treated a lot differently just because I went to their boss. So, you know, you're gonna be in debt, you might as well get the best learning experience. Okay, another thing that has been a big portion of university, a lot of people are still in the mindset of, you know, they're in their teenage years, they've just come out of high school or college, and you might be mid-20s and you're deciding to go to university. So just remember that even though you're at university, a lot of people won't be mature, and you might be miles ahead of them, ready to get on with your life, but that's just something you have to accept. A lot of people are on a different wavelength to you, and if that is a problem, go find people that are mid-20s or even about to go into their 30s, because I can promise you it will just feel so much better. But they are out there. They are out there. They might not be in the clubs, but they're definitely there. And that's something that definitely helped me, was finding older people to hang out with. Okay, joining clubs. So they will tell you when you get to university, joining clubs is a must. Come join our ski club or whatever. You absolutely do not have to join a club if you don't want to. If you want new friends, then sure, go for it, because clubs are a great way to find new friends and get new experiences, so they're not all bad. But I just felt like a lot of the clubs that were at my university were not catered for me and what I wanted to do. And also, at the end of the day, they're really expensive, so I just thought, well, they're just a money grab. The only thing which I could have done was start my own group. Then I would have to pitch it to the student body or whatever. At a time where I was a little bit depressed and also trying to get through university, I couldn't be asked to plan out a group, plan out a club. I just wanted to join one and be told what to do. But like, that's up to you. Joining clubs isn't a necessary. You can if you want to, but don't feel pressured into doing it. Okay, this one a lot of people may disagree with, but drinking your days away at university isn't a must-have experience. I mean, maybe in your first year in freshers, yeah, absolutely, go wild. I did. And if you know me personally, you will know. Oh, freshers for me was crazy, and maybe one day I'll share my freshers story, but I don't know, probably not right now. So what I used to do at university when I realised that drinking wasn't the only option, I went to art cafes, I went hiking, we went camping, trampoline parks, museums. That was really fun. We went traveling as well, like around the area, which was really fun. And cinemas too. Why? I'm a film student and I'm forgetting cinemas. It's a good part of university, and I met a few friends from going out on nights out. And I felt like drinking and clubbing, that's what I had to do to fit in. It's not. I wish I had told myself that in first year. You do not have to drink to fit in. Because by the time my third year came, I literally was just wanting to go to bed with a cup of tea and watch a good film, because I was so stressed. Drinking then, it still is, it became social, what did I just say? Drinking became social, but then everyone became so busy and so stressed that we just didn't have time for drinking anymore, and that's something that will happen in your third year. Not for everyone. I do know a lot of people that still will have house parties and do all sorts, but it wasn't me, and I know a lot of other people are the exact same. Second year I did drink quite a bit still, but I think now in my third year especially with COVID. I can't be bothered. Cannot be bothered. Okay, so that was the end of that video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys took something from this or whatever. Don't take this to heart. Don't think, oh, that's exactly how it's meant to be. These were just my experiences. They could be completely different for someone else. Give it a massive like, comment down below any of your experiences that you wish to share with anyone else. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.